Art is an interesting thing. It's all around us, sometimes in invisible ways that we don't even realize. A lot of people will look at others making art and just write it off as a hobby, and if someone tries to go further with it and make a career of it, there's no shortage of voices discouraging them. But let me ask you a question. When was the last time you went a day without engaging with and absorbing some form of art? The last day you went without watching an episode of TV. The last day you went without playing some video game. The last day you went without reading some kind of book or comic. When you're stuck waiting for something, whatever it may be, do you find yourself pulling out your phone and scrolling through some social media feed? Looking at photographs people have taken? Looking at paintings and drawings people have created? Watching videos people have created for entertainment or education? Hell, that phone in your hand was probably designed by a whole team of artists working together to make sure it's both comfortable, fashionable, and functional. Your clothes were designed by someone for the same reason. The buildings we spend all day in and out of had to be designed by some architect who likely spent hours, days, weeks drawing up plans. All these things we take for granted on a daily basis weren't just willed into existence without some sort of planning. Scores of people worked tirelessly to visualize, conceptualize, and realize the end result. Every single movie, TV show, and video game you've ever experienced likely had teams of artists, sometimes hundreds of them, to bring you that piece of entertainment. Concept artists, VFX artists, 3D modelers, costume designers, screenwriters, editors, choreographers, and that's not even all of them. All these roles are their own unique form of art that came together in collaboration to create a whole new work of art. Next time you engage with a piece of media, take some time to watch the credits. Sure, the names might not mean anything to you personally, but it can be staggering to see just how many people had to join forces and somehow deliver to the world a finished product. It's like every group project you've ever done in school multiplied several hundred times over. Art is a beautiful thing that's so prevalent in our society that it's become something of an unseen force. Which is why it's so disheartening to see it discouraged so heavily and written off as some silly, naive dream by some people. Sure, not everyone who wants to be an artist will be able to make the cut, but art is so widespread and impossible to avoid that it's hard to imagine what the world would even look like